Hello, everybody, and welcome to our live stream here. We are going to be getting started on our 7/7 portal energy activation. And I just want to take a moment to set things up here because the camera is not really working. So just give me a moment. Let me know if you can see me, you can hear me okay, and then we will get started, okay? Let me see if I can plug in some stuff. Say hi if you are here. Say hi if you are here. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me better now or not at all, but we will see. We will see. We will see. All right. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. I just want to say hi to everybody. I want to get started right here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Candy, Demanto, Live Aquarian. Hello, everyone. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Marissa, we have Rosie here in the house. Lexi, hello. Ernest, happy 7/7. Terry, yes. Christopher, we have our Seen, Heard, and Felt members here. We have our Divine Feminine Activation members here. Darja, D-Star, miss you. Georgie, nice to see you. So many of you guys here, my gosh. Okay, so we shall get started. All right, let's go. Woo, we have Nicole here in the house. Make sure you guys say hi and let me know what's going on here. Drop me some 777, get the energy started, and then we're gonna go. All right, let's go. All right. All right, everyone. Let's get things started over here. And again, apologies for the setup. I'm not sure what is going on in this situation. This is weird light here, but it's okay. We're gonna work with it. We're gonna work with it. All right. So let's get things started, everyone. If you're new to my energy portal activations, it's going to last maybe around an hour, okay, an hour and a half, allowing yourself this sacred time to just be here now, be here with me, be here with yourself, be here with the energy. And what's going on right now is our entire planet and beyond is going through a huge ascension portal. This 777 is the portal of cosmic alignment. We're talking about aligning your 7 chakras, opening up to a whole new world, which is the new earth consciousness, the new you consciousness. And what this is going to require is for you to, yes, be here with me in, your body, mind, and spirit, but at the same time, opening yourself up and really expand yourself as the interconnectedness, as the part of you that connects with everyone and everything. And it's the part of you that is just beyond this physical you. So if you could turn off distractions, that would be great. Allowing yourself this time to be in your divinity. Have your notebook, have your water. I have my sugarcane juice near me. If you are following me on my Instagram at TinaWong000, you know my recent obsession. So definitely have something nearby where you can note down, because what happened is that people can be getting some really intense downloads and unexpected downloads. Yeah, we have 77 of us here. Downloads during this transmission and channeling session and activation. So without any further ado, we're gonna get things started. All right, everyone, take a collective breath in. All right, everyone, take a collective breath. Open up this portal here together, and then at the end of the session, we're gonna move into a very powerful energy activation. So everyone just sitting up straight with me, Shoulders rolling back. Breathing in through the nose, deeply and fully inhale. Calling back your power, calling back your attention, calling all of you back now, and breathing out. Letting go of the outdated template, letting go of the old self, letting go of anything that is not required in this present moment. And again, breathe. And big breath out through the mouth. Big sigh, big release. Yes, yes, yes. I let go, I let go, I let go. Inhale. Calling back your power, sitting up straighter and breathing out. Letting go, baby, letting go. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Whoosh. How's everybody feeling? Give me some emojis. Okay. Amazing. All right. So, with that being said, let's get our transmission started. Throughout this session, I'm going to invite you. Something just popped up. Sorry. I'm just going to invite you to just be here with me, breathe. Okay. And again, try not to be doing multiple things if you can avoid that. Our focus of attention is the most precious thing. Throughout the day, throughout the week, we're always distracted on the phone, replying to 10 different people, doing million things. One swipe, how much information that goes through your consciousness. So if you're serious about your spiritual growth, if you're serious about your alignment, dedicate this time for you. Okay. And I say that is for your own good. Okay. You don't need to be here with me, but you do need to be with you. Okay. Every single second for the rest of your life. So it's important for you to honor the sacred moments. Okay. We have these portals. It's so rare. Don't be distracted. Okay. So that's the message I want to share with you. All right. So the 7-7 portal, what can you expect? How can you work with this energy? What wants to come through? And how are you going to be able to open this energy up to tap into your 7 chakras? We're going to be walking through that. I want to be sharing with you exactly how you're going to open all these energy up, fine tune that, and we're going into a very powerful activation at the end. Okay, so first thing first, it's important for you to know that right here, right now, the energy is coming through asking you to honor your light. First and foremost, to honor your energy, to honor your light, to honor your divinity. What I'm hearing coming through for you right now is, have you forgotten? Have you forgotten your divine nature? Have you forgotten just how magical and miraculous you are? You literally came from nothing and came from all that is at the same time. This is the time where you're being called to remember, okay? And remembering means seeing all these compartmentalized part of you, and you're going to put it together into one big orb that is you. Knowing that when you go down in consciousness, you are going to resonate more with your ego self, which it attempts to tell you who you are and what you are. And the 7-7 portal is really here to help you remember that actually when you calibrate higher and going up and up and up and up and up and up and open, and you're letting go of that ego self, you're letting go of, this is my skin color, this is who I am, this is what I think I experienced in my life, this is the evil people in my life. When you let go of all these labels, and when you become one with the one energy, which is the one consciousness, because there's only one consciousness. It has no name. It doesn't need a name. But yet the ego, okay, at the ego level, people want to call it all these names. Okay? So this is the energy of realizing, what are we actually doing here? What are we trying to do here in this moment? Are we just waking up, going to work, complain, going to sleep, and repeat? Then why are we here? Who knows why they're here? Who knows why they're here? From a soul level, from a deep soul level, why are you here? Because it'll come down to this question: who am I and why am I here? And when we're running outside and when we think we're so busy doing all these important things that the matrix tells us to, oh, I'm so sorry, I have this to do, I have that to do. This is so important in my life right now. Why is that important? What's more important than that? What's more important? What's more important than right here, right now, in this moment? What is more important? So we have to begin to question, because with question comes answers. Stop chasing the things. When you begin to keep on chasing the manifested, okay, the material things, it can make you happy, satisfied, but it will always come to this point of depletion and emptiness and even boredom and meaninglessness. Why? It's because you'll never feel whole and complete unless you are one with the divine. You'll never feel like you are operating from your true power when you are not truly connected to everything there is. And I mean everything. Why is it that this moment is not any more important than the moment in the past or the moment in the future? Why is it not sitting here in stillness, breathing, being present? It's not the most important thing. Why is that? Is taking a selfie right now the most important thing? Is looking at what's trendy on the interweb the most important thing? Is chasing someone, Googling how to get my ex back the most important thing? Is that what gives your life's meaning? That you're chasing around random things like a desperate dog? And this 777 portal is here to remind you to, wake the F up, so to speak. Wake the F up from the illusions of anything other than your divinity is the most important thing. And a lot of you guys are saying here to be the light, to share, to give life meaning, to help people, to support and add value to the world. Thank you for your comments. And because at the deep soul level, we can't live a selfish life and call that great and call that a glamorous life. So what if you have everything you want and everyone else is suffering? Does that make you happy? These are some of the questions that I'm just throwing out to just allowing yourself to just feel into them. Because at the core level right now, what this portal is about, okay, it's about an initiation that your soul is ready to undergo. And the initiation is staying away from selfishness, staying away from worshiping the ego, and be one with God. Be one with the source within. Be one with that energy that creates everything, that gives life to everything. Without that source, without that God, without that Tao, without that, whatever, okay, essence, substance, none of this would be a thing. We wouldn't be alive. We wouldn't have experienced anything right now. So why are we resisting it? Why are we fighting it? Why do we think that's beneath us? Why is it that we are thinking that we are the create, like all of these things are created. We worship this. So this is the time where you're being initiated to rise into your next level consciousness. Everyone is out here chasing enlightenment. But do they know what is required? It requires a freaking letting go, a surrendering, and it's painful. Who knows what I'm talking about? Give me a like. Right? It's painful. Who here has gone through the dark night of the soul? Give me a like. Give me a like. Okay? Who here has gone through the dark night of the soul? Who here have experienced some freaking darkness that awaken you to the light? Who have gone through some stuff? Give me a like here. Who has gone through some serious stuff? Wow, okay, a lot of us. So what that shows you is that there cannot be this light without the assistance of darkness. Do you see? Do you see how darkness play a huge role in you experiencing the light? Who here knows what I'm talking about? Right? So you guys, yeah, been through some major crap emoji. I love it. I love it. Because without all of these crappy crap, we wouldn't understand our strength. We wouldn't understand our power. We wouldn't realize enough is freaking enough. Then we would be swimming in the shiz again. So getting back to what I was saying about a lot of us were being initiated right now. Who are we? Who the F am I talking about right now? Who are you? The people who are chosen. These are the people we refer to as the chosen one. Okay, you've heard of that. And the thing, if you've been to my previous portal energy activation, you will know the chosen ones are the ones who chose themselves. Who chose themselves to be the light of the world, to be of something of assistance, something of value. And these are the people who are being initiated right now during the 777 portal. Being closer to the God consciousness, being closer to understanding their true nature as love itself. And why? Why are these people, why are you guys, being chosen and not whoever else? Well, it's because that you understand that you cannot live this life just singularly you. You cannot live this life hiding and pretending that you're not valuable, that you're not magical. You can no longer hide the fact that you're here to lead and guide and heal and awaken and activate and step up and be more and share and take up space and be bold and tell people the truth and stand in your truth. Who here knows what I'm talking about? Who here is ready for that? Give me some fire emoji. Give me some likes. If you know deep in your heart, okay, whether you're confident about it or not, okay, that's another story, but you know that you came here because there's something deep in you. Maybe you made a contract, okay, back in the days, and you're like, I'm going to be a healer. I'm going to help people. I'm going to share my gifts. I'm going to create beautiful things in this world. I'm going to do something of value. I just know in my heart, whether you're doing it already, whether you can't put your finger on it, but you just freaking know it. Who here has that burning fire in their soul? Give me some fire emoji. I'm getting hot up in here. I need to put up the AC. Wow, we have a lot of fire emojis here. Okay, so what does this mean for you? It means that right now, okay, right now, you're being faced with this choice point of either choosing the path of the light, the path of initiation, the path of awakening, the path of being in your God essence, and let it speak and let it heal and let it activate and let it awaken. And people can feel that. People can feel that, honey, before you open your mouth. When you learn how to activate your God essence, which I'm about to teach you, okay, people are gonna feel like there is something different. There's something about her, there's something about him, there's something about them. I feel healed in their energy. I feel awakened and activated and inspired in their energy. Or even some people like or some like younger kids, okay, or animals are just being attracted to you because they the inside you're glowing the God consciousness. So you're no longer chasing. You're no longer thinking, how can I manifest? You just do because you just become the natural magnet that you are. You're always manifesting in every single second from your essence. So you're either manifesting from the ego that this is who I am poor, I have no money, I am just unlovable. Like you either manifest from that made up scenario, okay, an illusion. That's why you need to manifest things because you're like, well, because I'm not that. So you're chasing and chasing like a freaking rat, but you're not a rat. You're not. You're not a rat. You're the divine king and queen here. So when you lean back and surrender to your divine essence, when you tune out the noise of the world, you say, quiet, quiet. And you hear the voice of God, which is silence. And you sit still, okay? Sit still, be still, and know that I am God. When you can sit still, clear your mind, clear your channel, you will, every single one of you, will awaken to this very fact that you are the God essence. And when you awaken from that, there's no going back. But why most people struggle with this is because they can't sit still. They think they have more important things to tend to, and their mind is not trained. So this is a mind training program that we're undergoing right here, right now. Okay? So take this time right now. Breathe with me. Breathe with me. Breathe with me. Come back. Because what I'm here and what my role is to help you, guide you in remembrance of who and what you are. And there's something within you that my words and my frequency and what I'm sharing right now, it can reflect to you deep inside. There's something like, I know this. I know this within me. I'm not crazy. I always knew there's something that is so big within me that want to ooze out, but people don't get it. The world doesn't get me. The world thinks I'm crazy. The world tried to tell me that I'm John Smith. The world tries to tell me that I'm Thomas Anderson, but I'm freaking Neo, baby. How about that? Okay. Hashtag Neo. Hashtag Neo in the chat. My God. Right? This is what it's about. The world will tell you this is who the F you are. But so this is when, when people say, I get stuck in people pleasing, I get stuck in, oh, I'm afraid to do this because what are they going to think of me? You know what's going on right there? Okay, you're telling yourself that you are Thomas Anderson when you are freaking Neo. You are the one. Okay, you are the one. You have no idea how powerful you are right now. You have no, everyone is hashtagging Neo. This is so awesome, guys. By the way, you're the best. Okay, we have this unmatched humor in our community, which I love. This is the energy of us realizing that wait a minute, I can dodge bullets. Okay, figure you know what I mean. I'm not actually, but you can do anything because you are Neo. But the more you forget that you are this infinite, limitless spirit, that with the power of your mind, you can create worlds, you can move universes. When you forget that God-given power within you, you're gonna be in that freaking cubicle, and people be calling you Mr. Anderson. Okay? If you guys don't know what I'm talking about here, watch the movie The Matrix. That's what we're referring to. The energy of you being a regular working folk, a regular citizen in this world is no longer okay. It's no longer in resonance. It's no longer in resonance. Okay? Who here feels what I'm talking about right now? Like there's something in you. You're like, I cannot do this shit anymore. This is just not it. They're telling me that I need to tone down. They're telling me I need to be politically correct. They're telling me I need to follow their rules. They're telling me what I can and cannot do. They're telling me that I'm too loud. They're telling me that I'm too quiet. They're telling me that I'm not enough. They're telling me that I'm too much. What else they be telling you? How to dress? How to dress? F that. F that. Okay? Neo dodging bullets right now. Okay? Do that move right now. F that. F all of this. F all of this. Because inside of you, you already know. Inside of you, deep in you, you already know that this is not true. None of this is true. So why is it happening? Right? So the truth is, it's all happening because you need to come to the point where you are standing beside your true sanity instead standing with their insanity. Okay? So this world is the inside of you, what you think about the world, what you believe to be true, your inner world being projected out. So if your inner world still believe that this world is the real world, if you still believe that these people are concrete and it is how it is, then you're going to continue to experience that. So how do we break free? How do we break free? We break free by changing the inner talking, the inner dialogue, the inner visions, the inner states. You say, oh, wait a minute. I'm not just going to go along with the script anymore. They're expecting me to get mad at this thing. They're expecting me to get really pissed at this. But instead, I'm going to breathe. I'm going to walk away and not say a thing. I'm going to shock this world with my reaction and my non-reaction. So all of a sudden, all of this world is no longer operating in this automatic loop. You're the one that stops it, and you're creating a new loop of peace, of joy, of wholeness, of miracles. So how do we do that? So this is when we're going to get into activating, okay, our 7 chakras. And I'm going to be guiding you into this specific one, which is the crown chakra. Okay. So let's go. The first chakra. Who knows what the first chakra is? The base chakra. Okay. So the base chakra, we have to talk about the energy of that security and safety. You cannot do Neo kind of stuff. You cannot do cool stuff in your life. You cannot be empowered. You cannot be the one, okay? If you don't feel safe and secure within yourself. Does that make sense? Who here knows what I'm talking about? So safety and security needs to be the most important thing. So let me ask you, what is your relationship with safety and security? Do you feel safe to be you? Do you feel it's okay for you to be you? Do you feel stable? Like, can you sit still? Because the base is where, your sitting bone, where you sit. So it's like, how do you feel you can sit still? You can be still. You can be grounded. So when this is off, okay, this is off balance. That's what it says. You are off balance. You don't feel balanced in your life. You don't feel safe. You don't feel grounded. You feel like, I really need to do something. You're just anxious. You just have these worries and fears running in the background. You don't feel safe. Things are like, scarcity. These are the issues of the base chakra. That's why a lot of people have lower back pain. Okay, when they have money worries and money issues, it's because they don't feel safe. Okay, but you see here, right? Most of us here, we always struggle with this very number one base chakra, the first base, number one already. So we need to get past level one. Does that make sense? We need to get past level one. And what is that level one? It's ruled by fear. It rules by madness. It's ruled by, uprooting type of energy. So when you're being distracted, when you don't feel safe, when your whole existence is based on what other people think of you, when you feel like you don't have enough while you have the freaking world at your feet. When God the creator created this world, you have everything. You have love within you, you have love all around, you have air, you have water, you have fruit trees. Do you know how many, if you just grow one fruit tree, you know how much that gives you? You'll be eating for life, you'll be good. And yet we think we don't live in abundance. Isn't that crazy? So what now? Okay, so I like everyone to just make sure you are being, very grounded right now. Sit up straight with me. If you're standing, make sure your feet are firmly on the ground. And just feeling into that safety, you can no longer outsourcing your safety and security. Stop wishing for some savior to descend to come save you. Stop looking for your knight in shining armor. Stop looking for some magical freaking pill or some, planned ceremony for you to feel safe all of a sudden. You need to stop outsourcing your sense of safety and security to another thing, another person, another event. You need to stop giving away your sense of abundance and wholeness away to be like, well, this was what my bank account said. So I'm not rich. I'm not wealthy. I'm not whole because this is what it is. When you say that, you're operating from your ego self, which is not your infinite divine self. Your infinite divine self doesn't see limits. So you need to drop that. You need to drop it. Okay? Stop getting in your head about how am I going to drop it? How? Just freaking drop it. Just drop it. Just feel safe now. Sit up with me. Sit up. Okay? How would your most confident, safe, and secure self sit? That's it. Just sit like that for as long as you can. Would it be sitting with the go like this and like this? Okay? Or shoulders back, chest out, I'm safe. And maybe you need to say it and sit like this until you feel it. But that's part of the training, right? That's what we do in a divine feminine activation. We work with the energetic posture, right? And that's what we do in the seen, heard, and felt inner circle. We tap into the energy of I am safe. So sit in your most safe energy right now, okay? Don't ask for any frou-frou things. We're not doing anything frou-frou here. The truth is very basic. It's not frou-frou. It's not like, oh, let's splash this water here. Let's, eat this magical pill here. It's not. It's none of that. It's outsourcing your power, and I don't teach that. You're in the wrong place if you're expecting that. What I teach and what I'm about is for you to awaken to your sovereignty, to your true, authentic power, your creator power, your God essence. And for that, you need to strip away every vices, everything that you think that gives you power, and it's not the God within you. You need to strip that away. I renounce. Okay, say this with me. I renounce. I renounce anything and everything that I think and that I believe that gives me power that it doesn't have. I renounce the world of the 10,000 things. I renounce the world of these flying colors that try to distract me from my divine essence. I renounce. Okay? Can continue to breathe. And some of you guys may feel that your breathing is getting slower and more full. This is a good sign because it's telling you that you're safe to be and you're safe to breathe and you're safe to exist. Okay, say this with me. I'm safe to be. I'm safe to breathe. I'm safe to exist. Again, I'm safe to be. I'm safe to breathe. I'm safe to exist. And feeling that energy, okay, at your base chakra where you're sitting right now, whatever you're sitting on, a chair, the floor, feel that connection between your body and the thing, the ground or whatever it is you're sitting on, the chair. And just breathe. Okay, who's feeling better? Give me a like, give me a heart. Beautiful. Amazing. This is very simple. Okay, tell yourself, everyone, say this with me. It's simple. It's not complicated. It's simple. It's not complicated. It's easy. Okay? It's simple. It's not complicated. It's easy. I know this. Okay? Touch yourself here. I know this. I know this. I know this. That's it. Okay? Now, we're going to move up to the sacral. And the sacral is the area, okay, the energy portal in your creative organs. So a lot of this is the sexual organs, okay, where you reproduce, where you create. This is another very dense area that most people in the collective will have problem moving up. Why? It's because a lot of our traumas are in the sexual traumas, okay? We have been hurt in this area. They're very delicate. So maybe you have been experiencing something like that, where you don't feel like your body is being honored, where you don't feel like you're in your divinity and in your creative goddess kind of energy, but instead you're being treated like a piece of meat, or you're being like treated like some, I don't know, you get the idea. Okay? So this is this energy that's very delicate. And this is the energy where the modern society tries to normalize casual type of situations, if you know what I'm talking about. It tries to tell you that no, your body, not a temple. No, your body, definitely not a temple. It's definitely just a piece of meat being tossed around, being marinated in this and marinated in that, and just whatever. Just let it out. Okay? That's the trap. That's the trap. Because your creative ability is something that is so powerful within you. And that's your power to manifest. You know, one of the greatest manifestations that you can do as a human being is really co-creating a life form. And it's so magical. And how can you do that? You have to come into sacred divine union. And it's so, if you're a woman, the womb of creation, is something that is so magical that it works on its own. It has its own timing. So things cannot be rushed. Okay, inside everyone right now, whether you're a man or woman, doesn't matter. Things are not meant to be rushed, especially when it comes to sacred creation, whatever that means. Your dreams, your goal, your divine self, your certain manifestation of yours, there's a time for everything. And the timing is not this 3D timing. The timing is your energetic readiness to create. Okay, everyone write this down. Energetic readiness to create or co-create. Energetic readiness to co-create. That is the divine timing of your life. So a lot of your creativity will be blocked because the world will tell you, what are you doing? You're a crazy dreamer. That's irresponsible. When you tell your mom your dreams, when you tell your best friend your dreams and goal, when you tell the world this is what you want to do, they're going to shut it down. They say you're crazy. They say it's unrealistic. They say it's impossible. They say dream on. They say you're going to make money with that? I don't think so. Who here has ever been told no? Who here has ever been told that their dreams are too unrealistic? They're too impossible. They're too much. You'll never make it. Who here has ever experienced any kind of shutdown like that? I know I have. Yeah, I know I had. And when I was working 9 to 5, I think it was, I don't know, 9 years ago in Canada, I still remember in this little cubicle doing Excel work to do. And while inside of me, I know that I'm a very creative person. I used to love photography. I used to love painting and drawing and sculpture and just seeing the magic of things and being, excited by things. And then here I am doing this job because they told me that it's stable. Doing this job because they tell me it's the most responsible thing. Doing this job because they tell me that it's cool to be in a Fortune 500 company, to be in this little cubicle because it elevates my status and looks good on my resume and is good for me. But my heart and my soul and my creativity was dying. I don't know if anyone has ever felt this, but I didn't even know what creativity means anymore. I didn't even know what colors even mean anymore because all I saw was freaking numbers. And then parts of me died. And maybe there's a part of you that knows exactly what I'm talking about. That part of you, that sacred part of you, that creative baby within you, you're either treating it like it's the most sacred seed that you have in your spiritual womb right now, and you hold it with love and you shower with it with care, or you're treating it like it means nothing, or you're trashing on it and you're letting it die. So right now, if you're watching this, I encourage you to keep your creative fire alive. And don't let anyone tell you that your dreams and your goals are too impossible and they're too big. And today I got a download from, the all that is, the all that is that there are codes and everything. And one of the codes that I was given to share with you today is the word impossible, right? And you might have realized that the word impossible says, I'm possible, right? But what I was receiving is that it's so important that you know that with the I am consciousness, everything is possible. So that's why I am is the most powerful affirmation there is, because whatever you put after I am is. So a lot of people will be when they're going to a certain path, and they will begin worshiping things outside of themselves, whether it's different religions, different things, okay, different stuff that they think that has power over them. But actually, the I am consciousness, which is the Jesus consciousness, which is the God consciousness. So when you say I am, you're claiming your God essence. This is possible because I am. Okay? So what you're saying is that you're claiming your divine power, because without God, you wouldn't exist. Okay? Without a divine creation, you wouldn't exist. Same without the magic that you hold, your dreams wouldn't exist. It would be impossible. But with the I am consciousness that you put into everything that you do, it will be possible. Because we live in an infinite, limitless reality. But only if we know our God-given power. That's it. That's the game. That's the game that we're playing right now. If you do not know your God creative power, things are going to be very hard. It's not going to be heaven on earth. It's going to be like hell on earth. Okay? And 777 portal is about heaven on earth. So hold this, and we're going to move up to our solar plexus, which is our third chakra over here, which is the sun. This is our solar plexus. This is how we shine in the world, how we shine inside. Who do we say we are? So who do you say you are? The Son of God? Okay, are you the Son of God? Meaning, are you the light of God? Are you the light of the divine light? Are you the light of the universe? Are you the light of source? Are you the light of consciousness? Are you the light? Do you walk around this earth? Do you walk around softly on this earth thinking that you are the light? I am the holy light. I am love. I am that I am. Or do you go around and say, I'm insecure, I'm poor, I'm not good enough, I'm not like that person, I'll never make it, I'm afraid? What are you saying? So for the third portal, here I'd like you to draw a big sun for me. Draw a big sun with the circle and the sun rays, okay? And inside of that, I want you to write, I am. You are the Son of God. Okay, all these things in the scripture, okay, they are symbolism. You are the Son of God. You are the light of God. Inside, you say, I am. And that's how you decide to shine in this lifetime. That's a very powerful code. Please write this down. So what are you saying I am to? Okay, please be careful. That's why it's important for us to learn to shut our mouths sometimes. Sit still and be quiet. Okay, and then you will know that you are God. Okay, maybe I'll add that one. Sit still, be quiet, and know that you are God. Oh yeah, I think that's so good. I think I need to make that quote. Really, honestly, because whatever we say, sometimes we say with so much carelessness, and we don't realize that we are affirming all the time. Not only when we're consciously writing something down, you're affirming who you are all the time. So be careful what you say. Be careful what you say when you say, I am poor. I am not good enough. Okay? Be very careful. Watch what you say. Oh, beautiful. I love you guys are having aha moments. Who's here's having a good time right now? Who here is having a beautiful moment with us? Give me a heart. Give me a like. Okay, beautiful. Thank you for being here, guys. I really appreciate all of your energies in co-creating with this. And by the way, if you feel like anyone who could benefit from this live stream, please invite them. So we're going to move up to something actually very important right now. We're going to move up to the heart chakra. Okay, everyone, give me a heart. Give me a heart up in here because we're moving into a very powerful portal, often overlooked, the heart portal. This heart portal right here, when you move up to this point, this is kind of like that bridge. Your heart is the bridge to the divine. Because if your heart is not activated, forget about activating your throat. Forget about activating your third eye. Forget about activating your crown. Why is that? Because your heart holds emotions, right? Have you ever used the saying like, my heart hurts, I have a heartache, that breaks my heart, right? What that means is that whenever you're feeling pain, you're feeling any emotions, it gets stored in the heart. So let me ask you, if your heart is a storage space, is there more pain and suffering, or is there more love and wisdom and kindness and compassion? Which one is it more of? If you could put a percentage of pain, suffering, resentment, hatred, anger versus loving, kindness, compassion, forgiveness, wisdom. That is what the divine equation, balancing, is about. Okay? Because when you have more of these hidden pain and suffering that you hold in your heart, complaints and why is this not happening yet, ungratefulness, this person, this narcissist doesn't get me, they are ruining my life. When you're like that, okay, it weighs you down. So that's why your heart is a tipping point. The more you can lighten the load, the more you can move up and be free. But the more you're still holding on to these things and people and events that you believe that have harmed you, that have hurt you, that have broken you down, and you hold on to it and you play it again throughout the day, throughout your life. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh shoot, this is my 70th birthday, and I'm still holding on to that, a-hole that did this to me when I was 13. Like, are you kidding me right now? You know how many years have gone by? Okay, and I'm talking about human years. Okay, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve to just be in this kind of pain like that. Just let it go. Suffering is man-made. Okay, it's man-made. So a lot of the time, if you realize that you're in this constant state of suffering, you need to call yourself out. You need to call yourself out. And how am I perpetuating this? Okay, you can ask yourself, how may I be perpetuating this right now? Maybe I'm perpetuating it by replaying it over and over again. Maybe I'm perpetuating it by calling this person a narcissist. What is that going to do? Make you feel better? It doesn't make you feel better. It makes you feel worse. Stop that. Okay? Stop it. Drop. Yeah. I think M4NUZ is saying a very good point right now. We are so free. We are so free to feel suffering, to feel pain, to feel joy, to feel love. So just know that it's actually, it's part of the game. You get to be free. You get to feel anything. Maybe right now you think your soul is suffering, but maybe your actual higher soul is laughing right now. It's like, oh my God, I can feel pain. This is so fun. And maybe sometimes it's so fun for your higher soul that you're in this pain. Who knows? But if you do have an intention and a devotion to being of service to this world, to be the light of this world, you will understand that it's important for you to transcend this negativity, these point of thinking, because it's not going to help you. It's not making you better in any way. It's not helping you, having more fun in life in any way. So that's why in the heart, it's not just about love and light. It's about knowing that maybe it's time for you to let go of some of these heavy burdens that you've been carrying. And some of these heavy burdens, you don't even realize that you've been carrying. Only when you are ready to look at something, it will show up for you. Okay? Like if I'm right now, I'm not ready to look at my childhood wound. I'm not ready to look at my mother wound and my father wound. It's not going to show up. I'm not going to be able to open the book all the way because I'm scared. I'm afraid. I believe there's going to be something scary that's going to happen. So that's why inside my seen, heard, and felt inner circle, we go through these things very, in an open book kind of way. And we have to do it with delicacy. We have to do it with lightheartedness. We have to do it with extreme safety. Because once you open up something, you need to let it go. Because we don't open up the wounds to re-traumatize ourselves. We have to look at these things, these heavy things. We're not here to be like, oh yeah, it happened, but it's not a big deal. Of course it was a big deal to you. That's why you carry it for all these years. Okay? No way diminishing the pain you have gone through. But what I am saying is that the suffering doesn't need to perpetuate. The pain happened, and it happened, and you felt it for many years, and you know how crappy it is. But the suffering from today onwards, my love, that's up to you. And isn't that something so empowering, right? To know that you're in charge of your suffering now. Maybe it wasn't you who was in charge of your pain, but now you're in charge of your suffering. So you can either open that door again, or you can say, I'm going to look at it from a higher perspective. I'm going to open this book and see the story differently. And I'm going to move the F on. Okay? And I'm not going to look at someone as someone different from me. I'm going to see them as my teacher. I'm going to see everyone as God, as my guru, because they're here to teach me something I couldn't have learned on my own. So I'm going to stop hating now. I want to ascend. Okay? All right? So with that, we're going to move up now to our throat chakra, which is a very important chakra, especially those of you who are in my seen, heard, and felt, and for those of you who want to join my seen, heard, and felt inner circle. This is something that we work with, which is unleashing your authentic voice. It's not just voice. It's about your truth. How many of us, we walk around the world, but how many of us are actually walking around the world as who we really are? Our true authentic self. How many of us actually show up to the job, to the work that we absolutely love, and not just show up to work our job? Right? How many of us were actually in the relationship that we know we're destined for this divine union? Or we're just with some warm body next to us for a quick night rollout, okay? Because we're lonely and stuff. So this is the time where you need to realize how much is it that I am living in my truth? How much is it that when I show up, I am showing up as my true authentic self with no shame, with no guilt, with no fear? Okay? And this is not like a F you moment. It's really this is who I am and I own the shit out of it moment. How many of us can actually confidently say that? And I believe this is the most spiritual thing that one can do. This is the spiritual journey of really being in our true authentic self with no apologies, with no explanation. When you don't want to do something, no, I don't want to do it. And that's it. There's no, I don't want to do it because you don't want to do it. Okay? No, period. This is the time where you're being awakened to realize how much you've been muting your voice. You've been sabotaging your divinity by not speaking up, by not speaking out. This throat chakra, okay? You see here, this is the bottleneck. The bottleneck to your divine template. So when I work with people, this is like the the thing that we spend a lot of time here. Okay? When this bottleneck is stuck, you're not going to be accessing higher truth. Because what is the point? Let me ask you, what is the point that you have all these amazing access? Oh, open your third eye. You see things. You have healing capacity. You are so powerful, and the world is being channeled through you. When you can't effing say that, when you can effing have it out of your mouth because you're too scared about what effing Sally and John say, what they think about you, because you're so scared to speak your truth. And you're out here telling God, telling the universe, oh, please open my third eye. Help me to be more powerful. Help me have all these like spiritual ability for effing what? For what? Tell me, for what? So that you can pierce into the hole so you can see what your ex is doing, so that you can manifest more money so you can sleep with it. Selfish. Selfish. So if you are serious about being the light of the world, if you're ready to transcend through all of these layers and be seen in your divinity and be who you are and no longer have to hide yourself, pretend that you're less than you are, pretending to be a polite little doll, pretending to be this numb robot who doesn't feel things, who doesn't think that these freaking Excel sheets are boring as shit. Okay, who pretends to like them, who pretends to like these fake ass co-workers, right, pretending to be okay, dressing up as like everybody else. Inside of your heart, you know, like none of this shit is lighting you up. Who's gonna say that? Are you willing to say that? Are you ready to say that? Are you gonna hide? Because what? Oh yeah, they said you are what? Too loud? Too much? What? Not good enough? Oh, what? You're afraid of all these things that people are going to think about you and say about you. That's why you hold it down. That's why your throat chakra is blocked. Okay? But if you work with me, we're not going to let that shit slide. We don't do that. Because your throat chakra is the bottleneck of you living the most wonderful divine life. When you're afraid to voice your truth, you're not living, you're hiding. When you're not voicing your truth, you are not living, you're hiding. So this is why this is the most important thing, the most important throat chakra that you need to really work on. If you already, okay, if I'm talking about the ones who already possess incredible healing power, incredible healing gifts, incredible abilities, incredible insights. You know who you are. You are so talented. You are so loving. You're so compassionate. You know you can affect the world in a big way. You know that you have so much light and love to give. You need to work on your throat chakra. You need to be in seen, heard, and felt. That's it. Because at this point, you're just shitting yourself. You're just lying to yourself that this is not a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. Because there's no point. You're going to feel more suffering if you know that you have this ability and you don't fulfill your destiny. You have this potential and you're not fulfilling it. It's going to feel very like it's going to feel very uncomfortable in your body. It's not going to feel good. So if you know that you're destined to be a guide, a healer, someone of impact, you need to seriously consider really working on opening this. Okay. And if you feel called to join Seen, Heard, and Felt, I'll leave some info in the chat or down below for you. Okay. This is something that I'm very passionate about because once upon a time, me, the crazy person that all of you guys are like, I love this right now. I muted my voice. I pretended that I was mute at some point in my life so that I didn't have to speak. Because throughout my life, they told me that I'm too much. They told me that they don't want to hear what I have to say, that they don't understand what I'm saying. Huh? What? I don't understand. Can you repeat? They laughed at my accent. They laughed at my English. They ignored me. They interrupted me when I spoke. They talked over me. They told me what I'm saying is not important. They told me I'm meant to be seen and not heard. And the wound that I carry throughout my life has prevented me from speaking up in moments of danger, in moments that I was in harm, but I told no one about it. It hid these voice codes during abuses, but I couldn't speak up because I didn't feel safe to speak up. And I hide my voice in meetings that I had something beautiful to share, but I was afraid that I wouldn't be met with warmth, so I hid away. In moments where I could have been making friends, but instead I got bullied for the voice and the accents that I had, because English wasn't my first language. So the person that you're seeing today is the person who has gone through these battles within herself. You're not looking at a person, you're looking at a freaking phoenix. The phoenix that rised from the ashes. And I know what it felt like to be muted, to be harassed, to be stomped on, to be overlooked, to feel not good enough, to feel like I'm too much. And I'm also here, the phoenix who have risen, and tell you that whatever you think that is blocking you right now is all bullshit. Because your purpose is bigger than this. Your light, your mission is bigger than your fear. You hear me? I'm talking to you. Your light is meant to shine. So big, so wide. Your love is meant to be felt. Your divinity is meant to be witnessed. So all these pain and abuses and traumas and things that you have experienced, they're here to ask you, are you going to be beaten down or you're going to rise the F up? Are you going to be beaten down again or you gonna rise the F up? Who's gonna rise the F up? This is what this throat chakra is about. And this is what seen, heard, and felt is about. That's why I show up every single week inside my inner circle. Once you join, you have access to the entire year. I show up every single week for an entire year. Whether you show up or not, I show up because I know how it feels to not show up for myself. I know how it feels when I needed somebody to be strong, to be there for me, to be understanding of me. So I decided to become that person. I'm no longer looking for some external savior, not some Jesus or some God to descend and save me. I become my own savior. I become the light that I'm looking for. I become the one that I'm looking for. I become the effing Neo of my life. And that's why the universe says, okay, oh, her. Yes, this one. Who walked through the fire, who has capacity to hold the light, who's not afraid to say her truth. We're going to give her more insights. We're going to give her more channel messages. We're going to give her more power and resources and prosperity and loving relationships so that she can be on her path of service. So that's why I live a blessed life, not because I lucky, okay, in that sense. It's because I know my purpose. And when I say yes and rise into my purpose, I work from the God consciousness. And that's why I'm provided for. And so that's why I teach these things inside the seen, heard, and felt and the divine feminine activation, which is included when you join seen, heard, and felt, by the way. Because these are the principles that I have witnessed in my life. And if you are a divine healer, guide, coach, even a conscious entrepreneur, creator, it is important for you to live according to the law of the divine, because that's how you will always be provided for. So now we move up into the third eye, which is the divine gifts, the gifts of sight, the gift of vision. And you can only open this up, okay? And after this, we're going to open up the crown chakra. So get ready, stay with me. When you open up your third eye, you're going to access timelines, visions, infinite possibilities like you've never experienced in your life. And some of you guys may have it kind of cracking open already, but you have no idea. You have no idea what else is waiting for you. And like I said, sometimes it can feel very overload when you are being provided with too much vision. You don't know what to do about it. It's because you haven't become the character that who knows exactly what to do about it. Because it's not about you. When you're being given a sacred vision, no matter how personal you think it is, it's not about you. It's about how you can help other, how you can help the collective rise, how you can be of divine service. Okay? Because my gifts mean nothing. What's the point of me channeling through all of this? What's the point of me knowing all of these things that I'm sharing with you right now if I'm not sharing with you? You know what I'm talking about? There's no point of me sharing any of this with you. You know what I mean? It means if I'm not sharing with you, it would be no point. So same with you. If whatever you're given, your healing ability, it means nothing if you're not putting it to use. So just remember that when you open your third eye, doesn't make you better than other people. You need to humble yourself down, actually. You need to learn how to humble yourself down and being of service. So take a moment right now, everybody, and I want you to write down in your journal or write it here with me. I choose to be of divine service. I choose to be the light. I choose to be the love of the world. I choose to add value as me. Okay, take a moment and put that conscious intention out, because today, the 7/7 portal, This is what it is. What you give is what you will receive. That's a divine law. Stop thinking about what you can take. Think about what you can give. Because at the end, giving is receiving. It's the same. What you put out, you will come back to you, right? What's up, what comes down, what's out is going to be within. So just like, that's the law. So when you dedicate your life and when you devote your life to be of service and of value, you will be provided for. That's it. You will be provided for, period. All right. Beautiful. So what's next? So when you understand how to humble yourself down, and this is the moment where we can rise up into our crown chakra. Okay. Everyone's ready? Give me a like. Okay, let's get our likes up to 111. Calling in the divine channel, opening up the energies. And I want you to take a moment and realize that your crown chakra is actually not, is the only chakra that is like not like a part of your body. It's actually sitting just right above you, just the crown right here. And why this is so important and what is so significant is because you don't deserve this crown if you don't know your divinity. You know what I mean? Like this crown is here, the whole point of this crown chakra is here to remind you of your divinity. So you're not going to be connected to the divine if you don't know your divinity. And someone just asked, why is it called crown? Well, because it's sitting right here on top of you. But it's here to crown you into the divine creator once you unlock this chakra. Okay? It means that you're acting in your sovereignty. You're acting in your king and queen consciousness that I am the creator of my life. It's like I'm the king of my life, I'm the queen of my life, I'm the creator of my life. So when you actually connect it to God, the divine, you can only access it through the crown chakra. And you can only access through your true essence when you actually know that I am not Tina, I am not John, I am not Mr. Anderson. I am one with the divine, and that's why you can only access it when you close down your eyes and let go of this 3D, five senses reality. And when you are one with spirit, and that's how you will know. That's how you will know that you have tapped into something that is bigger than you, that actually is you in another form that you don't even realize because you're so used to see what the physical eyes can see. So that's why the third eye chakra is below the crown chakra, because you need to train your spiritual vision first. You need to train to see the unseen first, which is most people have issues with that. They cannot see the unseen. That's why they have problem with manifestations, because manifestation works, you need to see it before it happens. Okay? So the crown chakra is here to remind you that you are empowered this whole time. You are in power this whole time. You're orchestrating this whole time, and you're pretending like you don't know. You have no idea. Oh, I don't know what has happened to me. But your higher self does. Your spiritual self does. Okay? So this is why this is not your brain, right? When people say my mind, people point here. It's actually not. Your mind is different from your brain. Your brain is kind of like, it's like a more physical like system. Okay, it's like a programmable system. Your mind is just, it's like that mind of everything. It's like, it's more spiritual. It lives in the spiritual realm, and your mind is connected to the whole library. Have you heard of the Akashic records? When you tap into the power of your mind, you can tap into certain knowledge, certain frequencies. You can send through telepathic messages. That's actually how we're meant to communicate. So this is the energy where we have to realize there's so many codes that most of us, we have no idea how to unblock it, because we have been so, the word I'm hearing is institutionalized by the matrix, by the system, to help to make us feel like we are this limited body and personality. Okay, but it's actually more than that. Okay, it's actually more than that. But only the one who is willing to go through all of this, okay, which is a lot, which is a lot for an average human, but we all have the potential to do it. But how many of us, we say that, oh, I'm so sorry, I have more busy other things that I need to tend to right now. And you don't think this is important? You don't think unlock your true God potential is important? You don't think being in your divine self is important? You don't think being truly free, spiritually free is important? Then I think you have your priorities all effed up, to be quite frank. Okay? So please take time. Maybe not, of course, there's also things in the 3D you have to tend to. I'm not saying drop everything, but I'm saying do set time to connect with the divine, to connect with the thing that is bigger than you, that is everyone. It's the same spirit that is within you, in the stars, in the bed, in the next person, in the tree, in the soil. It's the same substance that we're all made of. And how could we be so careless and so mindless into thinking that it's not the most important thing? So take the time to get to know that. Right? Stop being busy. What this 3D matrix telling you what is important? It's not important. You have to define to yourself what is important. Looking good so that other people can approve you is important. Sometimes we have all things wrong. Suppress what you want to say, how you want to dress, how you want to share your message, for the sake of not upsetting your auntie and your uncle here who judges your internet content is important, and not helping people out of their pain and suffering. Like, you need to have your priorities straight. That's it. Okay? Who feels this? All right. So what we're going to do right now is that we're going to get into a energy activation, and we're going to activate this energy of the 777 portal. And I'm going to invite everyone right now, okay, to just be in your most pure energy. Drop the mask. Drop who you think you are. I want you just to come through this portal with me in your purest divine essence. Like, don't even look at me. Don't even see me as Tina. Okay? Try to allow our divine, invisible essence to connect and speak to each other and awaken within each other. Because at the truest essence, we're all one consciousness. I am as much you, and you are as much me. We are co-creating this experience right now. So, everyone, have some sips of water and sitting up straight, and we're gonna get into the portal. Okay, if you haven't liked this, please give this a like. If you haven't subscribe to the channel. Let's get our likes up so we can share more and get the algorithm working and share this to as many people as possible. Okay, remember, add your beautiful energy. Giving is receiving, sharing is caring. Okay, you're not losing anything from adding beautiful energies in any space that you're in. You're only gaining. So add the beautiful energies, add the heart, add the light, add love. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Okay, everyone sitting up straight, rolling your energies back, closing down your eyes, and we're gonna get things started here. All right. So first of all, I'm gonna invite everyone to just putting your hands, your palms, facing down. So you're gonna be kind of like touching your knee area. And what we're gonna do here with this is we are connecting with our body, with the earth realm, and feeling safe and whole in this realm before we open up to another dimension. So being grounded, sitting up straight, putting your hands on your legs or on your knee, and just really firmly feel the palms of your hand touching your body, on your leg, on your knee. And I'd like you to notice that this is a connection point, that this is a grounding point. This is a point of safety and protection. And throughout this transmission, throughout this activation, just listen to the sound of my voice and being grounded in my presence and in the presence of all that is. All right, so breathing in through your nose deeply and fully, anchoring you in the here and now. And breathing out, releasing anything that is not you, no longer you, and never was you. Again, breathing in your truth, your light, your power, your wholeness, your divinity. And breathing out anything that is not you, no longer you, and never was you. And let's do this one more time. Breathing in, calling your power back, your alignment, your wholeness. And breathing out anything that is no longer, that is not, that is never was. And just like that, continuing to breathe in and out and feeling the connection between the palms of your hand to your body. And say this with me, I am safe. You just need to feel it. Just feel it deep in your bones. As I connect to Mother Earth, I am safe to be. As I connect to Mother Earth, I am safe to be. As I connect in my divinity, I am safe to exist. As I connect to my divinity, I am safe to exist. I am now anchored in my truth. I am now anchored in my truth. Breathe. Breathing out. Feeling the anchoring of truth in every breath in and every breath out. In and out. And in and out. Beautiful, just like that. And now, when you feel like you've arrived to a place of being anchored, I'm going to invite you now to flip your hands upwards into kind of like a cupping, receiving mode. And this is when we are going to be receiving the channel guidances, the downloads, the activations, the divine blueprint, awareness, the alignment that's meant to occur right now. And I'd like you to notice how your chest is and how your shoulders are. And if you feel some kind of tension or stiffness, just kind of like open up, relax, move around. be anchored in your body. And this is important because we have to be comfortable with being who we are. We have to be comfortable in the discomfort because this is what life is about. It's not always easy, but it's character building, isn't it? So from this point right now, I'd like you to set an intention in your heart space. And I want to focus our energy and our point of internal focus around our heart chakra, our heart portal. And I'd like you to set a powerful intention that this is no longer about you. This portal truly can only be accessed through the purity of the heart that wants to expand and connect to all that is, not from a selfish intention. So just kind of set that intention in your heart right now while your hands are open, your heart is open. You can say something like, I know this portal is not about me. And I'm ready to expand myself to all that is. And I'm ready to know the truth of the world. And I'm ready to expand to my wholeness and divinity. And I'm ready to rise above all limits and boundaries. I'm ready to know the God within me, the light within me, the source within me, the divine truth within me. Whatever feels right for you to say that. Breathe, expand. That's it. And now, focusing on your third eye, because we're going to enter the portal very soon. Focusing on your third eye right now, and I'd like you to see a very bright white light in your third eye. And now I'd like you to imagine a portal spinning clockwise with this white light. Portal is spinning and spinning and spinning. And this is the 777 portal. And surrounding it, there's these sparks, these clouds, these beautiful invitations waiting for you to walk through. And I'd like you to see this circle, this portal very clearly now in your mind's eye. And before we collectively step through it, we have to set another pure intention. And knowing that once you step through this sacred portal, your life will completely change. You will open up a whole new timeline of your higher potential. You will be shown layer by layer who and what you are. You will see your truest and highest path. And whether you want to do something about it or not, that's entirely up to you, but you will be shown. It will be shown to you. So this portal is truly for the ones who are ready to rise, who are ready to ascend, who are ready to go beyond the density, who is ready to transcend, who is ready to shift timelines. And if you are ready for this profound ascension, I'd like you to whisper yes in your heart. And for those of you who feels maybe not 100% ready for whatever reason, I'd like you to set your own intention about what this 777 portal means for you. So everyone, just set a personal intention about what this 777 portal means once you step through it. And just like that, we're going to step through the portal very soon. So everyone bringing that awareness again. See the portal spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. And it's spinning faster and faster and faster. And you're feeling this wind. And you're feeling this power. And you're feeling this energy calling you in. And in every fiber of your heart, your mind, your soul, you are freaking ready. You are ready to transform your life. You are ready to elevate your life. You are ready to experience heaven on earth. So count with me. 3. Feeling this readiness in your bones, feeling this readiness within your body. 2, taking a step closer to the portal now. You're feeling the wind, you're feeling the wobbliness, you're feeling the energies calling you in, but we're not going to step into it yet. 1, you're feeling this energy and the pull stronger than ever. And 0, step through the portal now. Step through the portal now. Step through the portal now. And zoop, you are on the other side of the 7-7 portal. Allowing yourself to arrive at a place of absolute stillness, floating in the cosmos, floating in the universe of stillness, of nothingness, of peace. And when you look over, you're going to see stars twinkling, as if you're witnessing something so beautiful and miraculous in the deep silence of the universe. The feeling right now is calm yet magical. It feels like home and wonderment at the same time. Because the deepest part of you know that your true home is in peace. Your true home is also in the miraculous, the magical, the stars. So allowing yourself to float, relax, and feeling anchored while floating. What a strange feeling. But somehow it feels right. Somehow your soul just gets it. It's like that feeling that says, I'm home. I'm home amongst the peace. I'm home amongst the stars. I feel like I've arrived. And just like that, in that moment, something is flying towards you. This pink, glowing orb is flying towards you. And you catch it. So, catch this pink, glowing orb flying towards you. And as you grab onto the pink, glowing orb, and you're cracking it open, and inside there's an ancient, sacred scroll. Crack the pink orb open, and inside of it you see an ancient, sacred scroll. And right away you recognize you wrote this. Your higher self, your future self wrote this. Your wise self wrote this. And before you open the scroll, I'd like you to take a moment right now and realize that every word written in this scroll, you wrote it as a guidebook, as words of wisdom for the self now that you're meant to read it. Instructions, wisdom, guidance for how you're meant to live this beautiful, wonderful life as the most divine you from this moment onwards. So take a moment and open up the scroll now. Open it up. And I'd like you to read what it says. What did you write for yourself to find now? And as you go through and read through the scroll, there's going to be one word that stands out to you. And this is the word that is going to glow right now from the scroll. And this is the word that your higher self, your future self wants you to take note. What is the word? The one word is glowing right now out of the scroll. One word. One word. What is it? See it now. And just like that, you're going to put the scroll away. And then you're going to see on the left-hand side another glowing orb flying towards you. And this glowing orb is green in color, flying to you, and you're going to catch it, and you're going to crack it open, crack this green orb open, and inside is going to be an object, a gift, a little surprise from your higher self being given to you. This gift is being given to you to remind you of your power, to remind you what you are worthy of, to remind you of your divinity. Crack this orb open and see what is inside now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So you're going to put it in your heart. You're going to keep it in your heart, keeping the scroll in your heart as well. So putting all of these in your heart so you can store it. Say with me, thank you, thank you, thank you. And before you leave, before we exit this beautiful 777 portal, there's going to be one last surprise for you. And as you turn around, you're going to see an energy of a person. You're not going to see their face, but you're going to feel this person's energy hugging you, loving you, guiding you. And this energy is going to hug you. So go ahead and hug this beautiful light, beautiful blessing energy. And maybe you recognize this as your angel, your guide, your grandmother, someone who's passed, or someone who's in this lifetime who is your guide. This beautiful guide, the spiritual guide, this person, their energy is so pure, so powerful, so activating, and so supportive. So go ahead and hug this energy now. And it's okay if you cannot make out who this is. Just know that this energy feels so good. And before this energy leaves, they're going to whisper something right on your ear. So what is it that they're whispering to you now? Maybe it's a word, maybe it's a sentence. Listen. Big smile in gratitude. And just like that, we have received the 3 beautiful blessings that we're here to receive on this portal. And with that, we're going to come back now. So it's very important that we come back to where we came from. So you see now in front of your mind's eye again, the glowing portal that you came in from. And in 3, 2, 1, and 0, we're going to step through. Okay? So 3, you're going to see the glowing portal coming closer and closer. So walk towards it now. Float towards it now. 2, you are coming closer, getting ready to step through. 1 and 0. Step back through the portal now. Step back through the portal now. Step back through the portal now. Step back to the portal now. Coming back, wiggle your toes, wiggle your hands, wiggle your fingers. Coming back, moving your body, coming back, touching your body, massaging your body. Whoosh, coming back. Slowly, slowly, slowly. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Big smile. Big smile. This is very important. Big smile. Look around you. Maybe it looks the same, or maybe it looks a little bit different. Because the truth is, you have just shifted through timelines. You have just shifted through reality with all of these 3 blessings deep within your heart. And your reality right now is about to change. Maybe it already has changed. And right now, you know that you're on your best timeline ever. All right. So everybody, I love for you to share with me, what is the object? What is the person? What is the feeling? What is it that you received? The one word that you received. I love to hear it down below. And also, how was your experience? One word to describe it. I want to hear it. And if you enjoy that, make sure you like, okay? Give this a like. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribed. Okay? Wow, we have so intense. Shifted through, you felt the wind, joy, the word was flower. Debbie, you felt your dad, the word was enough, amazing, be patient. Oh, congratulations, we have over 111 likes, thank you. Keep the energies going, guys. This is very powerful. So what you have just witnessed right now is a very powerful energy activation. The 3 gifts that you have just received, you are meant to carry this with you. You're meant to maybe write down and allowing to unfold throughout the day and the next coming 7 days. The incoming 7 days, you are going to hear, you're going to know, and things are going to unfold more and more with you. Okay? So don't be shy. in, sharing it, what you received down below. I'm here to witness you. Okay. And also don't be afraid to have things change and shift in your life, because we have to allow for change and shifts to happen in order for us to experience something new. And if we're afraid of change, then we cannot experience that next level awareness. Okay. While we have tears coming through, the word divine, yellow color, and orange crystal ox. That's amazing. Yeah, allow it to come through. And maybe your gifts, it meant to come through in the following hours or days. So just kind of holding that. Okay. If it didn't come through clearly, hold on to the scroll, hold on to the herb, hold on to the things. It will come through. All right. But if it did come through for you, let me know down below. Let us down below so we can hear all of that. And I just want to say thank you for your co-creation. Thank you for everyone to just be here and just pour in your beautiful energies. Thank you for allowing me to channel through the codes of awakening this 777 portal has in store for each and every one of us. And the last thing that wants to come through right now is the energy of you remembering your divinity. And that is the key for you to have this beautiful, gorgeous experience arriving at the new earth consciousness. Because you were never meant to be a slave. You were never meant to be in a box. You were never meant to live in unexpressed, inauthentic, and a less than kind of life. And I want you to be reminded that you can have it all. But you need to know that when you crown yourself, you become that creator. When you forget about your crown, you take it off, you are the slave to the human 3D world. But you're more than that, much more. Okay? So put that invisible crown on your head, everyone. Put that invisible crown on your head. I can see you. Okay? Put that invisible crown on your head right now. And walk around this earth, not as the victim anymore, but as a co-creator, as the majestic king and queen that you truly are. Not because you're better than other people, it's because you know your true power. All right? And for those of you who feels connected with this energy, for those of you who know that it is time for you to unblock the shits out of your 7 chakras and be seen, heard, and felt, and be activated in your purpose, and step up as the leader, as the guide, as the healer, as the coach, as the conscious creator that you are destined to be, then with all my heart, I am going to invite you to join my seen, heard, and felt inner circle. And this is the inner circle that I show up every single week. And I'll just posted the link down below for you. And this is the inner circle that I'm going to invite everyone into. And this is when you know that being seen, heard, and felt is no longer a nice to have, but it's a must have. It's no longer something that, that would be nice, that would be great. And then it becomes something that is just undeniable, that it is your purpose. And inside of you, if you know that you're destined to be something great in this life, you're destined to be guided and supported and be led by the divine, not by your ego. I love for you to join me inside Seen, Heard, and Felt. For those of you who feel called to it, I welcome you with all my heart. Okay? I love you so much. Any questions, let me know. If you want to share your aha moments or share something really powerful with us, make sure you join our Awaken community. Okay. And this is also the same link. Okay. So when you want to join Seen It, Heard, and Felt, you go inside Awaken and you go inside the classroom and you just click join Seen, Heard, and Felt. Okay. And for those of you who want to be a part of our community, join with the link and you will see that we have a very vibrant community, and that's how we can best stay connected. And I do new moon ceremony, full moon ceremonies just like this. And guided meditations and stuff. Okay, so you have access to all of that inside my Awaken community. I love you. I want to read all your comments below, so make sure you drop it. And I'm looking forward to welcome you into my inner circle. I'm looking forward to welcome you in all my spaces, whatever it might be, on YouTube, on Awaken, in Seen, Heard, and Felt. And if you guys want to also work with me one-on-one, I only have 2 more spots left right now. You can also message me inside Awaken. Okay? And that is all for today. Sending you so much love. 777. Comment below. Activate the energies. Be the beautiful light that you came here to be. Blessings.